Today on Soul Singer Discovers, we're going to be rediscovering Falling in Reverse with their song, Ronald. Do they mean of the McDonald's clan? I don't know, but let's find out. Welcome back to another Soul Singer Discovers. I hope you're all well. I am very happy to be here. Am I wearing a Halloween jumper over a Halloween t-shirt in January? Yes. I will be taking no further questions at this time.
This is indeed a disturbing universe.
Yes, we're back again for some more Falling in Reverse. We've had a wild ride with Falling in Reverse, and I felt like it would be immoral of me not to do the final one. Immoral feels like a strong word. We have, of course, already done World Burning Prequel, so now we're doing Ronald today. Before we get there, if you're the kind of person who very much enjoys discovering new music from grassroots and independent artists, you know, the people without fancy houses, why not head over to my Spotify or any major streaming service and listen to my music? I know Ronnie would. I don't know that, but do it for me. Because eventually Spotify are going to pay me the princely sum of £3.22. And I am going to buy so much nothing. Good Lord. Okay, so today, Falling in Reverse. I can't help but notice the similarities in my conversations with Falling in Reverse fans and Disturbed fans. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I believe that there's two types of people who enjoy any kind of music. There's fans and there's fanatics. Now, again, this is my opinion, take it or leave it. Fans are people who genuinely love the music of people, support it, consume it, whatever. Fanatics, on the other hand, are the kind of people who get into arguments and or personally attack people over their choice of music. If you are fanatic,
I'm not pleased with you.
Can't stress that enough. As a musician, a professional musician, I can safely say fanatics are the fucking worst. If you prize the fact that Ronnie gives his opinion regardless of consequences, then you should also prize that in other people. But then are you a fan or a fanatic? We'll find out. YouTube removes comments all the time these days, and I don't even get to see some of them, but I am now a ninja at being really hurtful without swearing or having my comment removed. Know that. I match energy here, people. I am always nice to people until they're a shithead to me. And if they're shithead to me, I will match your energy. If you don't like the comment that I've written back to you, maybe reread your own comment and have a wee think. Okay? Yes, I am also drinking from a Halloween cup. I don't want to hear about it. So let's do it. I have high hopes. Let's do it. This is Falling in Reverse with Ronald featuring Tech9 and Alex Terrible. Alex Terrible's fantastic.
Play sometime. This in your door, reaching in from the other side. It's time to cut the cord, hanging on like a parasite. Go. Hanging on like a parasite. Hanging on like a parasite. Don't hesitate, hanging on to your life. Don't hesitate, you're reaching out from the light. Walking on a razor's edge. My blood runs black, I'm not your friend. Fuck. Pull from the depths of the 36 chambers. I'll pull the trigger, give a bullet to a stranger. Nice. I pull from the depths of the 36 chambers. Pull the trigger, give a bullet to a stranger.
That was cool. Pausing. So far it's quite standard. Standard in the sense that, like, if genre specifically, standard. Which is interesting because up until this point, between prequel and Watch the World Burn, There was a lot of meshing together of things. There was a lot of rap. I know I've watched these out of sync or out of order, so I guess this might feel more standard than what I've already heard because, of course, I've watched them out of order, so that blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so far, Ronnie's voice sounds pretty solid. His high-end fry and his low gutturals sound fairly good. I mean, it is a recording, of course, so we can only go on what's been presented to us. I like the syncing up of the machine gun to the kick drum. That was cool. And also just the dropouts of sound. I said it with Architects and I stand by it. It's always a really cool option within metal music to drop out sound to either silence or near silence in such a huge sound is always quite cool. But yeah, fairly standard, shockingly so. Maybe something, I don't know, I feel like with the song so far with Ronnie, I've always been expecting something astonishing to happen. And if that doesn't happen, that's fine, because it's okay to just release something that is like straightforward. Music video, need I say it, music videos so far, very big production. It's very big production. I see like there's massive owls or something. There's big birds. There's a big bird in the background. I don't know. I'm pleasantly okay. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna like throw myself off a building. Everything feels fine. It's fine. Let's keep going.
Place unknown as a dead man clutched to the bottom of a throne, at the bottom of a hole that nobody wants to go. It's the devil that you know that's got a hold upon your wicked soul. Inside your mind and you're thinking the devil is making the crime, of the people are evil and never know demon design is the opposite of a divine. No! Yes. The hell is in front of you, sitting behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. I'm believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind. Yo! Red rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. Head bang, Mandalay Bay Hotel out of lead cane. Sex change could get you caught up in death's range. He played sane, but really imitating Ed Game.
How did we get this way? Nigga, that shit to say when we get this way. Having a fit today, so they wanna make a bitch the game.
My son's mom went gone, it was really wrong. I thought it was gone. The vomit searching for the sun, but I didn't go John Muhammad.
So the devil's right here on this level, wipe tears. Cause when rebels ready to pop the heavy metal, I fear.
Abomination, they've been faking consecration, hating, wasting education. Got the killer on the killer, gotta chase him. Go! Go! Spiraling out of control and deeper down the rabbit
Okay. I enjoyed the very melodic part of that. I like that. It's a freshener within all of the big, huge sound that's happening. I'm assuming that Alex Terrible came in at the end there. It was hard for me to separate it and figure out. That is the most hilarious / genius, not genius. We bandied the word around genius way too often these days. We really do. But I very much enjoyed that giant molten monster, which looks like the monster out of Lord of the Rings. Kinda. A little bit. When he started doing the I like that. I enjoyed that. Maybe because it was Lord of the Rings. Maybe because it reminded me of that and I love Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It wasn't as feverishly, it wasn't as complex as prequel and Watch the World Burn, but that's fine because I was ready to give it shit if it was just a carbon copy of those two others, because it's like, okay, so you have a formula then, a shock formula, where you basically just go through as many switches as you can in as short amount of time as possible for the shock value, and I think that's lazy and formulaic, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with being formulaic, but it does show on first showing, something formulaic when you've no concept of anything that's happened around it feels very innovative. But then unfortunately, as you slowly pull out and see all the rest of the formulas being recreated throughout, it's like, oh, this is not actually innovative. You've just discovered something that shocks people and you're repeating it over and over and over again. And that I would have given him shit for. But no, I enjoyed it. I do think that the Tech9 is the name of the rapper. Tech9 definitely shows that whilst Ronnie does a really good theatrical rap, especially in prequel, that definitely he had the chops. He had the chops. It was good. It was rhythmic. It was spicy. I liked that part. That was cool. But all in all, yeah, it can stay. I think looking at the 3 songs all together, prequel is for sure my favourite. Then it's Watch the World Burn. And then it's this one. As a body of art, to create a trio of videos is no small task. And when you consider that you've had to thematically write 3 songs previously to companion with those music videos, that's a huge creative undertaking. Like, that is fucking huge. I don't think sometimes people understand that. Even on a small itty bitty scale, like people like me who are making music that goes with a music video, it's really a lot of work. I mean, it's less work people-wise for Fallen in Reverse because they'll have teams of people helping them. But that's still a lot of creative thought that needs to go into that. So I wonder, I would love to know who's involved in the creation process. Forget the end product, the initial creative process of going, this is what I want it to look and sound like. Is it just Ronnie or is it a few people who's all involved in that? I would be interested to know that. Because whether it is just Ronnie or it is a group of people, they should be very proud of themselves. It's a huge art piece they've made. It's really impressive. Music videos are fantastic. Unfortunately for every band that I watch this year, whatever your thoughts or feelings are towards Fallen in Reverse and Ronnie and all the rest of it, they have set a standard when it comes to music videos. I did watch one by The Architects recently. It was very good. It was very good. But Fallen in Reverse have set a standard now for this year. We obviously know there's been music videos created before that were also astonishing. I think Slayer have created some really fucking great ones. But I think modern metal has occasionally fallen into a trap, in my opinion, of, the blacked out warehouse and everyone's wearing a black shirt. And there's some dodgy camera angles, but all in all, that's about it. This is what I would like to see. I would like to see this. What do you think? Where does this lie in the body of work? Where does this lie in the overall arcing body of work for Fallen in Reverse? How do you feel about it? Thoughts, feelings and opinions should be placed in the comments section. Be respectful or I will not be respectful back. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that's continued to subscribe and do all that funky stuff. Where should I go from here? What should I be looking at next? Let me know. Thank you to my patrons. Until next time, my dudes, Falling in Reverse is actually standing up, and I didn't know that the first time I watched this.